for a minute. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain. I started talking about Tamar before this stuff came out. I called him JT the other day, but the JR. Before this stuff came out, her and JR had no clue they were married. Somewhere I heard that they weren't married, but everything else is saying that they were married. But I did come up here and speak the other day and say that Tamar said that when she left Vince, she did not leave Vince for any of the rumors that she heard. She left Vince because they were doing too much stuff together. That sounds like irreconcilable differences if I ever did hear them. Howsoever, only on her part, because she tried to say we couldn't work it out. We was working together, we was living together, we were doing this together, that together. She tried to say we couldn't work it out, but Vince was on that same interview. Vince said he was fighting for his family. I'm just telling you the difference in the words. Now we come forward to JR, who I think that there are allegations of, well, from the part of the interview that I heard from him, they have been separated for months. It really is coming across as clout chase with Tamar. All that I know is when I start hearing the name and the fact that I was already watching Tamar and I already had started talking about Tamar. All that I'm saying is she's the common denominator right there. If both of them cheated, then both of them cheated. So what we do, ladies, we just gonna bounce around in the field. Ain't no woman ever gonna sit back and take the time, and I say that to a man too. Ain't nobody ever gonna sit back and take the time, just a little bit of time for themselves, just to get to know self. We're not gonna get to know self, because if we don't get to know self, then we're going to think that everything self does is right, everything self wants is right, every way self acts is right. And I promise you this, the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy. Got you right there. No self-analyzation means epitome of pride and arrogancy. Her sisters continuously say you cannot tell Tamar anything. When they come common denominator, they didn't even common denominator on Tawanda. Trina said Tawanda was what she call her? Stone. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. When she sat at that table and told Tamar, you want to know evil, I will show you evil. I know that these shows are old, but all I said is, Lord, I'm clear. Because she could be one of the ones. There are siblings out there that really don't get along and that really hate one another. You know what I'm saying? But there is a labor of love in that family in spite of their height. Because Jesus, that's all that I can say. All that I can say is woo, Jesus.